Are you looking into getting yourself an air fryer, but you're worried and wondering if there are any dangers in owning and using it? In this video, we talk about the possibility of air fryers catching fire, what you should know, and how you can take steps to prevent it. Air fryers have recently become incredibly popular as of late. It wasn't just about the convenience of cooking your food, it was more so the health benefits that made air fryers so appealing. The ability to cook French fries with little to no added cooking oils gave the appliance a huge leg up. One thing you might be concerned about is whether or not an air fryer could potentially explode or catch fire. With all electrical devices, there's potential for an explosion. If the air fryer is operated within the recommended guidelines, then it's unlikely that you'll run into any issues. However, there's always the chance of an electrical failure, overheating, or improper maintenance that could cause potential fire or an explosion. Let's dive into the details. There's been less than a handful of publicly recorded scenarios where an air fryer had burst into flames. So yes, your air fryer can catch fire and even explode. On normal occasions, if a user were to take all the proper precautions when operating an air fryer, I don't see how such an event could occur. However, it's important to know that since this is an electronic device that produces heat, there's the possibility of a disastrous situation even if all the safety boxes were checked. Unsurprisingly, every scenario is a bit different. It either boils down to how the unit was built, how it was programmed, if it was well taken care of, etc. There are several situations to how and why an air fryer will catch fire and/or explode, but I've boiled it all down to three main topics. Below are the most common reasons you might find that results in such a scary event. What can cause an air fryer to catch fire and/or explode? Electrical failures. In most cases, an electrical failure is normally caused by faulty electrical outlets or old and outdated appliances. You'll often find that fires and possibly explosions are caused by faults that are found in the appliance cords, the receptacles, or even the switches that power the device. Now, most air fryers wouldn't have a ground plug on their cord. This is quite unfortunate because a two-prong electrical connection to an outlet has a higher chance of creating an electrical fire. I recommend that you do not use your air fryer if you've noticed some issues with a worn-out cord that could spill out heat and sparks. Be sure to watch out for signs of a potential electrical fire. Sometimes when you can smell a persistent burning odor that mostly comes from plastic or metal, it may be an electrical fire in its infancy. You also noticed that sometimes the breakers keep tripping when you were using this device. Always keep an eye out for any type of discoloration in the outlet and switches where you power your air fryer. Overheating can occur especially when there is an accidental fault to the kind of circuits or the way the device is designed by the manufacturer. The truth of the matter is, all electronic devices generate heat. It's called electronic heat. This happens because the electric conducting components inside every device that uses electricity are slightly inefficient. This means that some of the electricity that runs through the air fryer incidentally turns into heat. Over time the heat begins to build up, which results in the air fryer getting hotter. Now you definitely won't notice this because what I'm talking about is not the heating element. The overheating that I'm referring to comes from the electric chip component of the air fryer. This is the brain of the air fryer. It's the part where the manufacturers program a set of steps to allow you to press a single button to get the air fryer started. Nearly every electronic device has a chip inside of it. It helps regulate the amount of electricity that comes in and out. In case you're wondering what kind of signs you should be looking to prevent electronic overheating, here are the following. You start seeing smoke come out of the machine or the cord. You notice that the cords are damaged or frayed. You notice some discoloration in the outlet. The air fryer you use is warmer or hotter to the touch than it usually is. Improper maintenance. This is a peculiar situation that I recently found out about while doing my research on the matter. There is one situation where an owner of an air fryer reports that his air fryer caught on fire. It was a complete mess. He even had to use a fire extinguisher to kill the flames. After careful inspection and a lot of speculation, he came to realize that there was a design flaw in the air fryer. He's been using his air fryer for a little over a year. And he's been keeping it clean as much as he possibly could. But an air fryer is usually built as a closed container where the ceiling contains the heating element along with the fan. What he found out is that ever since he's been cooking every single day for a year, the food he made would always leave behind residue. You can call it grease. This substance from the countless amounts of food that he's cooked it with started building up within the ceiling of the air fryer. Eventually, the grease became a fire hazard. The grease became the reason why the fire started. Now, it can be explained that the manufacturer that designed the air fryer didn't take into account this grease buildup. It turns out that accessing this compartment to properly clean it was extremely difficult. It probably wasn't a part of the intention of the manufacturer to have their users open that compartment to clean. This is why proper maintenance is important. The buildup of residue from food can very much become a hazard, especially when working with blistering hot temperatures. Do you want to know more? We have an in-depth article on ways to prevent an air fryer incident as well as whether or not you can leave your air fryer unattended. Visit our official site by Google searching for Family Guide Central Air Fryer Catch Fire, or you can click on the link in the description below. We love providing helpful videos, so subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon. Thanks for watching. As always, in this video, the topics discussed, and ideas presented are opinions and presented for entertainment purposes only. The information presented should not be construed as professional health, financial or legal advice. Always do your own due diligence.